got about 36 miles left to the end of this hike now. So it looks like I'll be finishing tomorrow.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Seen any cows this morning anywhere?
Not this morning, but last night up at the junction back there where you got the fence and everything, there was a couple there.
Was there?
Yeah.
Just wonder which way they went. Is that where you camped last night? Was right there at the gate?
Yeah, pretty much. I camped on the other side of the gate and they saw me and they started going up that canyon.
They were on the other side of that other fence?
Yeah.
Oh, they were, huh? Okay, I'll go back up there and see what I can find.
All right, well, good luck to you.
Good luck to you.
Yep, take care. Kind of stuff I've been waiting for. I feel like this whole hike, the Owyhee Canyonlands and this stuff was something that was like really high on my list. One of the main reasons why I wanted to do the ODT in the first place. It's a great feeling to finally be here, walking through this stuff. Supposed to be 90 degrees today. I can already feel it. 9:15, it's already hot as hell. It actually feels humid too. Another side canyon dumping into this one. This one's called Schoolhouse Gulch. This is Lower Spring Gulch. And in fact, the Owyhee Reservoir is just around a couple more bends here. Alright, made it down to the Waihi River. Pretty big body of water here at this point. Still technically, I guess, a river, but if you go further up, you've got the reservoir and it'll be a little bit more like a lake. And for now, our route follows the shoreline. I was a little bit worried that wouldn't be able to follow the shoreline, but I think, at least for now, it looks like it should work out.
That rancher asked you what you were doing?
He said, "You better not be one of those hikers trying to sneak through my land."
Is that what he said?
No.
I wonder where that other route must have come down over there by those rocks, maybe.
If you look at the shore, there's a ton of carp or catfish or something, probably carp. And they're almost jumping out of the water or whatever they're doing. One way to get down. Yeah, this water is not clean and clear as I was hoping for. I'm sure it'll filter just fine, but it doesn't look like the swimming water that I was envisioning. Now I follow this shoreline for a while, and this will take me to Leslie Gulch, which is actually the only place along the Oregon Desert Trail that I've been to prior to hiking it. It was pretty awesome. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to get back to the Waihies. And it's going to be about 1.5 miles walking the shoreline like this. So hopefully I get around this bend here. It continues to be at least somewhat passable. This stuff's getting to be a little bit more treacherous now. It's steep and these rocks are loose. Now I gotta figure out how to get around this thing. Damn, look at that. Pointy. That's cool. That's so cool. Alright. Careful here. Man, I can hardly walk without stopping to just be in awe of this landscape. I think my neck hurts from looking up. And this water's looking pretty nasty now. Pretty choked with algae. I really don't think I'm gonna get in this. Boy, I don't even want to filter it, to be honest. Yeah, it's amazing though how the whole like feel of this hike just changed like overnight, you know? It's like now I don't feel rushed. This is like very scenic. 17 miles would put us at, I think it was Three Fingers, which looked like another really cool canyon. And then 21 miles would put us at that painted canyon. So I think either one of those would be a pretty nice camp spot. And now we're leaving the Waihi Reservoir behind. And now it's time to head up Leslie Gulch. Donnie's got the stride down. Look at the geology of this canyon though, man, it's nuts. It is, there's like it's like a weird like sloth face. I think it does kind of look like Sloth from the Goonies. So Leslie Gulch, you know how it got the name? Named after the local rancher who lived here in the 1800s. The guy was struck by lightning right here in this gulch. The road's kind of a blessing and a curse. Sure does make it easy to walk and appreciate, you know, this landscape without too much effort. At the same time, it kind of takes away from the natural aspect of a canyon like this, but it's still beautiful as hell. This is like the one kind of terrain that just never gets old. You know, these crazy pillars and spines, and man, is it just awesome. This kind of ironic that this is some of the slowest walking I think I've done on the entire Oregon Desert Trail. And it's just because it's just so beautiful. I just keep looking around and everywhere I turn is like the best thing I've seen on the ODT, you know? I'm just leaving the nice dirt road here out of Leslie Gulch. I'm heading up into Juniper Gulch, which is up this way. And at the moment I've got a nice little trail to follow. Maybe a little steep. I've got a 1,000-foot climb to get up to the top of this thing. And I've got 25 miles to the end. And almost all of it's gonna be cross country. It's in the low 90s. It's gonna be 92 this afternoon, and mid-afternoon now. It's approaching the hottest part of the day. So it's not gonna be an easy finish to this hike, but it's gonna be a beautiful one for sure. What a cool wash this is. Look at the way this is all carved out. It's got these little tunnels essentially carved through the rock. This is awesome. Going out in style, that's for sure. Save the best scenery for last. Just outstanding. Wow. Surrounded by awesomeness. Literally every angle. 360 degrees of awesomeness. Normally I do pretty well in heat. Man, it's just muggy today. Low 90s and muggy. It feels like Florida. Now we've got the final 500-foot climb to the top. Steepest part of the canyon now. There's Downey up ahead of me. Way up to the top. It's pretty much the top here. Probably no more shade once I get up there, so I'm gonna utilize this while I'm here. And this is looking back down Juniper Gulch, what I've climbed up. Man, what an ass kicker that was. First view on the other side. Pretty nice. Anyways, now I gotta head up to the ridgeline there. There's Waihi Reservoir over there. Basically where I'm finishing tomorrow. Finishing tomorrow. I just follow this ridgeline for a little bit. Trail's kind of faded away, but this is fairly acceptable cross country, fairly easy. And in fact, I see Donnie down there. There's Donnie. Found a nice shaded break spot, I see. And now we're going to be dropping down into this canyon down here. Still got another 3.7 miles before we hit a water trough, which is supposed to be the next water source. I hope it's cold, I hope it's clean. I'm thirsty. I've got a couple miles to hike through this unnamed canyon. At the moment there's a bit of a horse trail. I say anytime you find a game trail, follow it. The terrain has kind of forced me down to the bottom of the canyon, and now there is a creek that's flowing through here. It's pretty disgusting looking. This canyon's another ODT special. An unnamed canyon sure is pretty scenic. Yeah, I think we can all appreciate mountains, you know, but over the years canyons have become, you know, some of my favorite landscapes to hike in. You know, rarely have I been to a mountain range that has this kind of character, this caliber of character. You can't even make up stuff like this. Kidding me. Somehow around every corner it just becomes more and more impressive. And as beautiful as this canyon is, the suck factor is extremely high. It's really, really hot. Probably the hottest day on trail. Really thirsty. All the water I have left is really hot. Now it's back to bushwhacking this creek again. It's just led me down into the drainage, and the drainage got really thick again. I thought we were done with that. Finally making it down into the lower reaches of this canyon. Still got to get to the trough, and the trough's not even supposed to have good water. It's supposed to be marked as nasty water. I hope it's drinkable. Right, just on the other side of this little hill here, the little saddle is supposed to be a water trough. It's a moment of truth. Donnie and I basically got here at the same time, trying to find this trough. I see it down there, it's got water. But man, does it look brown.
Water in it?
Sure looks like it. Chocolate milk, maybe. It's looking pretty nasty. Yeah, dude, it's pretty dark. Actually, it's filtering out pretty clear. Today's whooping my ass. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to back flush my filter. Oh God, it's coming out like darker than the water. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it every half liter, I guess, because mine was just, it slowed to a drip after half a liter. So it took 2 hours to filter basically the 5.5 liters that I took with me. That's just unacceptable. 2 hours. And now I'm dropping into Three Finger Gulch, where I'll be off trail again. But I think this one's going to be a pretty spectacular canyon. I could tell by the topography on the map, and if it wasn't for that alone, I think the name Three Finger Gulch, for whatever reason, just sounds like it's going to be pretty spectacular. This is the end of the road here. This would be a pretty good campsite on its own. I've got an hour left of daylight. I think I'm going to use it by working my way up into Three Finger Gulch here. I hope I don't regret it, getting stuck in some place without a good camp spot. Terrain like this, these kind of canyons, it's almost too big to capture. You need ultra wide angle lens just to even come close to fitting it all in one screen, but hopefully it does it some justice. That's your ODT final exam. Just scale one of these things. Finally, hiking temperature. It's almost half enjoyable. Let's not get carried away, huh?